Okay, so they're both one and the same. All right. Anywho, this is the Mania. We're back into this game here. We're entering into the next, I guess, call it era or chapter of this game here. Last time here, what did I do the last time? Did we fight the boss here? Yes, we do. I did. So I need to go to the goddess of Mana. I remember that. Okay.
Of our Soul Guard Kum Al's journey.
Now, for you guys who are into newly into like JRPGs and stuff, I would suggest you guys at least like give this game a chance. It's actually a really fun game. I enjoy this game a lot. It's pretty challenging, honestly. All right. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to like use the freaking whatchamacallit. I'm pretty bad, y'all. So I forgot to use the XP growth. One thing that you learn in this game, right, is that every chance you get, you got to use the miracle cookies and the XP growth. It is a must in this game. Because if you don't use it, like you're literally slacking, honestly. Oh shit, you know what? And so yeah, next year, y'all, so another reason why I'm trying to finish the game too is that my plan next year is that I'm not gonna be streaming like the first like 10 days next year. Like, we're gonna be taking like a streaming break. And with that streaming break, like, I'm gonna focus on a lot of different things, so I can rework the channel and then come back and we're gonna hit up streaming and stuff hard. Like, we're just creating content in general, like harder. Take this. So yeah, it's like I get done fighting all these enemies here, but like. It's useless to run.
Us was foolish.
Let me see. A rare item.
Another milker cookie.
Activate. Yes. I'm brimming with power.
I'm brimming with power. I got time for y'all.
Not holding back.
Okay, that's a lot of fucking damage. That was a lot of damage. Holy shit.
Don't let victory go to your head.
Salamendo!
You're mine. Take this. Not getting away. Come at me. I'm only just getting easy.
Oh shit, I didn't realize that, like, that whole knocked me off like that.
You're mine. Take this.
This is a nice fight.
What new unseen challenges await us?
Another XP view is nice.
Take this. Thunder Saber.
Oh shit, I'm trolling.
I got this. Come on.
I was literally pressing the wrong button. I'm so bad.
You're mine. Come at me.
You're stronger with every battle.
Are they poisoned?
I'm on it. Here, use this.
Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way over there. The Milos Woods. It's really strange. Wait, question there. Hold on. Can I fast travel? Or do I have to go through this entire area again? Okay, no, I can just... Okay, cool.
I wish we'd been able to thank Trent for his help earlier.
He probably saved our bark back there. Goodbye, convoy.
He really
Hello,
saved our bark back
Calamity.
there.
I was so desperate to get Hina's core stone. I almost lost. Now it's off to see the
Okay, so that
Metagoddess.
is Trent there, y'all. Trent, he's the main tree man, you know. He's the guy who basically protects the interests to the mana god, as he just explained. So now we got to make our way there, and while making my way there, we're going to be fighting Everybody off the booty. I like that.
The Sanctuary of Mana.
Careena, wait!
Oh,
That's gotta be the Tree of Mana.
wow.
It's beautiful. Almost familiar in a way.
Familiar. Yes. It makes sense that you feel that way.
The fairy.
Dropping those eaves as always, I see. Life begins with the mana tree. And when your time in this realm is over, your soul returns here to continue the cycle of rebirth.
Oh, then the mana tree oversees not just the Alms, but all creatures. It's where all souls end up.
When the world was still Fadiel, the mana tree was in the spirit realm, right?
Yes, if Kijiel had not been created, you would never have had the opportunity to see the mana tree.
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what a stunning sight this all is.
We've wasted enough time looking. It's time to get some answers.
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
Follow the path and it will lead you to her. Be sure to stay on the path, though.
Okay. So be fun. Oh,
But that's...
another cutscene. There we go.
Monsters? Here? We never had monster infestations before. There goes the neighborhood.
The barrier around the Mana Sanctuary is meant to be impenetrable. However, I happen to have several hypotheses over the origins of these sanctuary monsters. Some species might have been trapped inside of the barrier at the time of its fabrication. Or perhaps specific species are able to puncture...
Oh my, Master Aish is muttering to himself yet again.
Let him talk. Maybe he'll bore the monsters to death.
We should get going, but be careful, everyone.
I didn't account for monsters once we were in the sanctuary.
Okay.
What could be the cause?
Honestly, though, graphics right here, y'all, look amazing.
Fish to fry.
Finally,
I'll be straight
lucky
honest with
break.
you.
Now that I'm an Ulm, I can protect you all the whole way.
Excuse me!
Time to get to work. Keep them covered. Luna Glory. Just one more.
I might need to move that Careena. I don't think I have the correct weapon on
We need to
her.
press on. Don't mind if I do.
Okay, let me think here. Yeah, let me go ahead and switch out Careena real quick.
For trapped species inside of the barrier, we must take into account the change in habitat. Could evolution have played a part in creating this many subspecies? Or perhaps...
Should we permit him to ponder uninterrupted?
Here, what
Words
is this
will not
here? This should be
reach him
extra
at this
money,
stage,
right?
I believe.
It figures.
Yep, extra loot
Aish,
crate.
stop falling behind if you don't want to find your...
Automatic instantly.
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Finally hit level 31. God damn, it took like forever. It's like, man, when am I hitting level 31 right now? Griffin Course, so nice. Man, boy, what's up, bro? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's going on, too? Did someone listen to my camera session? I did. Actually, no, I did. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm going to listen to someone who has a lot of information on cameras and stuff, I will listen to you because you know more information. I'm not going to argue with you, you know? You know more information than you. Now, if I were to give you some streaming suggestions, I hope you will listen to me after my 8 years of streaming suggestions. You kind of get what I mean?
Nice. Got it.
Wow, yo, fuck you too, buddy.
It would have been nice to have Hina here.
Yeah,
to
I let
see
that one.
this.
I let that one slide. 'Cause I did call you. Like I said, man, Game Boy,
She would have
man,
loved
Game
to
Boy
see
EX or some shit.
I'll be sure to soak up as much of the
So I'll let
atmosphere
you have
as I
that way.
can, for her sake.
But what's going on with you, dude? How's your night
The idea,
going?
Careena.
You streamed
I'll
today,
do the
right?
same.
Or that were you streaming at the same time as Jay was streaming? One day here at my channel, I will work on doing like
Expect
shout
a
out shit
difficult
one day.
trial ahead.
If I can figure out how to set it up on YouTube. YouTube's API.
Nice timing.
No, but what you missed earlier, man, boys, I stated that like I'm about the next couple of days, right? I'm gonna be working on beating Vicious Lamada and also like 40k Rogue Trader, right? And so whenever the new year starts, I'm not going to be streaming towards the new year, like in the first 10 days of the new year. I'm taking like a complete break so I can like work on a lot of streaming stuff. Yeah, see now, man, boy, now you know you got to start working on your thumbnails now, bro. Thumbnails is gonna be the thing for you now.
I'm at full strength. I'll be taking this.
All right, let's go ahead and run down this way. I have like three minutes to do what I gotta do. And oh yeah, this game, yeah, the graphics are great. They did a really good job with the graphics here. I just hope that Square Enix will greenlight another Mana game.
Don't mind if
I mean, I
do.
feel like that this game did really good.
The Dud Bears will love this. We shouldn't get too cocky.
See, I like this class of his, right? Because this class, it's all about DPS. It's a straight up DPS class, like DPS and crits.
Let's keep
His class is a warrior class, berserker, so it's all about damage. Hers is magic, so I think we have a pretty good balance on our classes here.
I'll be taking this.
So if I were to like stream this game, right, for about 3 hours straight, 3 to 4 hours straight for like the next like couple of days, I believe I can actually beat this game for like by Monday night. Is it like stream for the next 3 days? No, wait. This here. Yes. Let me see, what do I need here? I could learn some different moves. What is that here? Falling Blade. Does a razor sharp leaf dealing slash and wood damage to the enemy. Fireball, flame shield, flame protection. You know what I do? Eventually, you gotta learn all this shit anyways, eventually. Eventually. And then hell, so like sometime next year, like I am gonna play like Dragon Age and Go Garden here. You know, I am gonna play though on stream like, next year. The reason why I actually want to finish, this game and a couple others is that I want to start Ghost of Tsushima on this channel.
Just getting started.
All right, so we're gonna go back to the Darkness class here. No, this has to go. I need to go to moves. Yeah, see, I only have like. No, he has like a lot of good moves. Hold on. Strengthen. Get power to boost an ally's attack. I forgot he had that magic, dude. Thunderblade, Shield, Dark Saber, Holy Saber, Thunder Saber, Flame Saber. Right, let's take out Dark Saber and let's put on Stone Shield. Or am I fine? Protection. Okay, that's fine. Yo, what's up, Zago? No, I already checked. It's still acting up. I mean, I'm at the page though, so I just gotta refresh. I know what you're talking about though, probably. Shuriken. Dirt Diversion. Shoots out Closet Earth. Deals damage to enemies. Wait, so Earth turns him into claws, melee as well, DPS as well? Hold on. That I did not know about.
I'm on the right track. My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track.
Huh. Vessel. No, go back moves. Moon energy. So dirt diversion shoots out 3 claws of earth, deals damage. Oh, so that's like a mixture here. Okay, hold on. I think I know what. Okay. Use power wood to temporarily nullify damage dealt to an ally. That's actually kind of broken. So with her though, with my baby girl here, she's going to learn. I made her learn fire magic too, but she's going to right now she's under light. She's going to learn a lot of different other magics though, in order to. I know, like I'm kind of like just stuck here doing all this. Earthquake. Oh shit.
Is this proof of my new power? May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the spirit's virgins.
Okay, so now turns to Magus. This I like her being an archmage though. How'd I keep going back like that? Her ice mask, so she has a lot of explode, blaze wall. Diamond Shards, Ice Match, Earthquake. Okay, so that means that when it comes to her abilities, I need to give her Fantasia abilities. Light Elemental, so that's a consume. Let me go back, hold on. Ability Seeds, okay, moves. What Earthquake? Okay, all that's fine. Abilities. So oh, these are class. Okay, hold on. So, Ice Smash, Sleep. Let me change some of this because this is kind of iffy. Wait, hold on. Did I give him that? I'm fucking stupid, bro. Hold on. I gave that to like the wrong person, man. Mirror, magic defense, yes. All right, cool. And I'm gonna get rid of Ice Smash, like Lucent Beam. So it grants the user a Lucent Beam when you quit, shoots a ray of light and deals. I think I should have that automatically. Rather than Fantasia, we do have Earthquake, I think, on her, right? Yeah? Yeah, I do have Earthquake. Alright, cool.
Don't mind if I do.
So that's gonna get cut out for the recording, by the way. Keep that in mind. Oh yeah, man, boy. Question: did you ever download that what do you call
through the minds of the Olms of old.
that plugin I told you about?
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the alms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
What have you got? Oh, not bad.
I actually should have been doing some like when I go on streaming break, I'm actually gonna be doing some testing on that. Because what I need to do is like sometime in March, I'm going to be saving up my money before I can go ahead and buy a I need to buy a Stream Deck 32 key. Like I know that y'all go for that fancy shit. Like I'm just a person that's not used to like the knobs and stuff.
Nice timing. I'll cover you. Nice timing. I can go another round. Nice, got it.
But yeah, I forgot. No, like I said, I'm gonna test it out when I get a chance. I know there's a couple things I need to do for my damn self.
Think you can handle this?
That's so cool. Okay, there we go. Cool. Oh, yeah, and also, man, how's the streaming on Twitch for you? I mean, didn't like advertise to people that you stream on both platforms and stuff? Like, how's that go for you?
This? I survived. Somehow.
Let me see. A rare item. Got some syrup. Grant me power.
Grant me power.
Is this?
Chalice to change. Change on July. Okay, add 2 more extra building slots for July. Okay.
Got some.
Items. Yep, I keep doing that. I gotta quit doing that shit.
Syrup. Watch yourselves, everyone.
YouTube is pretty slow with Twitch's viewership, like by yeah, well, the thing with YouTube, right? And I always explain this to people, bro, is that YouTube, the growth, it's there, but it is going to take a while, and that's because, like, here's the thing, and this is what I want you to do. This is my little project for you. Like, even though you're taking things slow, right? I want you to start organizing your channel to be more professional. People will start subscribing and taking your channel much more seriously if they look for a professional channel. Like, and that's definitely like, that's something that I do when I look at someone's channel, right? If I want you to subscribe to somebody, I need you to be like, to make sure if you're like, to someone take it serious, even if it's a hobby, it's always better to like know like if this person's gonna take it somewhat serious. So you kind of get what I mean by that?
This is kind of exciting.
Even if it's a hobby. Because that's the thing with a lot of people who, when it comes to YouTube, it's like, keep this in mind. This is actually a statistic that you can look up, by the way, is that 95% of people on YouTube do not get partnered, or do not even make it past 1,000 subscribers.
I am
And so once you get that going, you'll start to, people will be like, okay, this guy's taking the YouTube seriously now, and he's going for it. You know, he's going the distance, and that's what you got to go for. All right, so we got a cutscene here. I know that for a fact.
Huh? The path stops here.
Then how do we get to the mana goddess?
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route through the sanctuary. Her directions were vague at best.
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
It's Vidi's, the White Dragon Princess. Golly, what are you doing here?
You, your companions, and even I must face whatever future lies ahead of us, come what may.
Don't worry. Vidi's is like Trent, an emissary of the goddess.
Can you tell us how to continue on the path ahead?
I am the keeper of the future. How you choose to proceed depends on the answers you provide. There are many roads you may take, each with their own consequences. Do you understand?
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But that decision is why we've come to the goddess. Please, let us speak to her and ask for her wisdom.
After learning the truth, how will you feel? Will you accept it?
The truth?
Have you the strength to face the truth of this world? I do not know the depth of your conviction, what resides within your heart. Make me understand your intent. Your hearts will lead you along the path you seek.
Oh no.
Actions, not words, then.
We must convince her of our convention.
I gotta fight Miss Jagussy.
I do not intend to blink. Now come.
I think we can use the vessel. Just what I need.
When tilling the lands to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters they will face. Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
Fire.
This one's a toughie. What should we do?
Think carefully. Well done.
I mean, makes sense. I mean, but no, you said, you still take time. It's still comfortable, to be comfortable about it. I mean, yeah, it will take time. Don't get me wrong. And let me tell you, you'll probably get to the point, man, boy, will someone tell you, hey, man, you're speaking too much. Shut the fuck up. Dad asked someone tell me that like many years ago when I first started streaming. I was like, isn't that the point of streaming? Is for me to like talk? Like,
Behold your next trial.
Bring it on. I'm ready for anything.
As many rounds as it takes.
Though mortals yearn for the future, they are hindered by the shackles of their past. Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
I guess that'll be darkness.
Wait, what? Give me a minute.
Test your might. Well done.
Because people dwell on darkness. And that actually makes sense, and I like that.
You're mine!
I can't tell what the other one
As
is.
Alm of light, surely you can decide
Okay, fire and
the truth
darkness.
from that which is false. Discern your truth, and yours alone.
You can
I'm not-
answer this, Val.
It has to be light. It's the same spot. It's the same spot. It has to be.
Take this!
That is correct.
Out of my way! You're mine!
I got them all right, so that was really easy. And look at that glorious XP boost.
Now it is clear to me. Those strong enough to break free of their fate. Long have we prayed for pilgrims such as yourselves. You may be the heroes that the goddess of mana has needed all along. Go forth and create your own future.
Thank you, Vidiz.
All right, that was easy. I remember, if I recall, my first playthrough of this game, right, I actually got them all wrong because I was like not really caring or paying attention. And fucking, I actually have to fight her. Because yeah, if you get them all wrong, you literally have to fight her.
Thanks for that. At least you were entertained.
So it's kind of funny.
Come on.
I think it's like in this game that was like a are you paying attention to the story check. I think that day I wasn't at that day. I don't know. At least that cutscene.
Aha! Nice to see that this place hasn't changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Fadiel times. You have had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Alm's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
Coda, the Alms have arrived.
Coda? Huh?
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
There are humans living within the barrier? That's news to me.
Living? No. I am but a strong will given form. Consider me like one of the spirits. To put it in terms you may understand, I am the first in the long legacy of soul guards. You passed Vidiz's trial admirably, Val. I should not be surprised given that you are of my own bloodline.
You're my ancestor?
If we assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the mana goddess, and that practice has held over to this very day. Aha! Then he is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
My mission remains unchanged since I first accepted it. Protect the goddess of mana.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda? We need to speak with the goddess as soon as possible.
You may refer to me as simply Coda. Trent and Vidiz have relayed your current plight to me. Come. I will take you to the mana goddess.
One of my ancestors is here? In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the mana goddess waiting. Time to go. Goddess of Mana. I'm Val, and these are my friends. We've come here to ask for a moment of your time, before we offer our souls. Delafos has broken free of his seal, and is going around the world setting the Benevodons loose.
His only goal is to get his revenge on you, Goddess. You have to do something!
We have so many questions to ask. About Delafos and Core Stones, and my strange ability. All of it.
Goddess?
I promise we're telling the truth. Please listen to us.
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls when the time comes. But first, we have to protect the world from this danger.
She cannot hear you. The goddess of mana is unreachable in her slumber. She has not once awakened since she first fell into this long, long sleep.
Not a single source I have read has ever referenced that the goddess was in this state.
No one has ever been allowed this deep within the sanctuary. Her condition is not known to any others.
But Delafos is breathing down our necks. The goddess was our last hope.
Coda? How did she end up like this?
Vidiz believes that you can be trusted to make your own decisions. So, I will tell you. Tell you how this all came to be. The truth behind this world. Fadiel, the world as it was once known in the distant past, was made up of 5 realms. The spirit realm, the mortal realm, the mystic realm, the ethereal realm, and the arboreal realm. Mana power once flowed freely through these places, and Fadiel knew only peace and prosperity. Until one day, mortals, in their greed, sought to use that power for warfare. The flow of mana was disrupted, and the 5 realms became perilously unbalanced. The mortal realm consumed an enormous amount of mana, plunging the mystic realm, home to the Benevodons, into disarray. The divide between the realms weakened to the point that all worlds merged into one. When the mana dried up, the monsters unleashed their wrath.
The discord that had driven people to degrade the powers of mana ended, and their battle against the Benevodons began.
The goddess wished to save the mortals from suffering at the hands of the Benevodons. So she asked Fairy, her emissary, to find Delafos, name him her champion, and bequeath unto him the Mana Sword. And as promised, he successfully subdued all 8 Benevodons. However, he refused to return the Mana Sword, and instead swore revenge against the goddess, after the death of Cerulia.
Is that what changed Delafos so drastically?
He lost the person most dear to him.
Sounds like Delafos couldn't come to terms with her passing.
Indeed, Delafos saw no reason to care about a world bereft of the one he loved. So he turned against the Mana Goddess. She ended up using all her strength to preserve a corrupted world. With her power exhausted, the goddess then fell into a deep sleep. It was up to the guardian of the sanctuary, namely me, to stand against Delafos with the help of the elementals. But it was not enough. We struck each other at the same time, resulting in his stone imprisonment and my destruction. Only my will survived. If only I had been stronger.
So, Coda, Delafos, and I all carry the same pain within us.
So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh, Coda?
Yes, though he managed to break free regardless. With the help of the elementals, I was able to divide Delafos' terrible power and seal it away with the Benevodons scattered across the land. But I underestimated the strength of his hatred. His power was steeped in animosity, which bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul and disease spread. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. Verdant lands will wither away and seeds will cease to sprout. The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic. What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Delafos' power upon the land.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse, brought about by a single man's folly, from the very start.
Strong emotions revitalize mana power. In addition, Delafos had access to the energy from the mana sword itself. The elementals tried to stop Delafos' curse from running rampant. Their powers suppressed the worst effects from taking hold. But with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely. And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Delafos, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices. Alms. Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess. As I mentioned, strong emotions bring about mana power. With the souls from faithful alms, the flow of mana was rejuvenated, for a time. Powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse. But after 4 years, their stores of mana would once again run dry.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, you can...
Yes, Val. Your ability was passed down through my bloodline. Originally, it was used to return monsters to the flow of mana. Reintroducing life into the flow of mana was how Fadiel maintained balance.
So then, what I did to Hina...
Oh, Val.
Sooner or later, that fate was waiting for her in the end.
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the mana tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess to protect the cycle of mana, including the soul of the alm of earth that you possess.
Liza's?
This is all we can do until the mana goddess reawakens.
What's that?
The barrier is under siege.
Whoa, what is going on? It's probably the Benevodons. Looks like they're trying to break through.
This is Delafos' doing.
happened to the sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm. Benevodons hold great power, not as great as the sanctuary itself.
They're retreating.
Oh. Good.
There is no sign of the man himself. Perhaps Deilephos intended this attack to serve as a diversion?
Deilephos and the Benevodons are still a threat to us all, just like in the past.
Things aren't looking so good for the world if these monsters run free.
If the goddess is unable to grant us aid, we must muster our own forces. It is our chance to fix the future.
Our loved ones need protection. I'll do it alone if I have to.
We've already defeated 3 of these things. The remaining 5 will be a piece of cake.
Coda, we need time. I promise we will offer up our souls, but we have to take care of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevodons and Deilephos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty, as protecting the sanctuary is mine. I believe your group of alms has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow of mana. And more.
More what?
It is not important. What matters is that as long as Deilephos has the mana sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Then, we'll just have to reclaim the sword ourselves. It's the only way to keep disaster at bay.
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
You should keep the core stone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the alms is important, after all.
Coda is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vidiz has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is time that I trusted in people once more. Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
What happened to you?
I do believe this is the sacred beast Flammy. Ramco must have been Flammy the entire time. Flammy has made many documented visits to our world, but I never dreamed I would be in her presence.
Oh, I get it. Ramco was just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Her wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons. Make haste, Alms.
Thanks.
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world you want to go.
Ramco, you got so big. Big and strong enough to carry all of us. All the little ones grow up so fast.
Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around for so long. She'll revert back to her cub form when you land. Just use the Flammy drum to summon her whenever you need to fly. Whoa! Now then, what's your plan of action?
If I may, would you be so kind as to return me to Lagrazzo?
She says it would be her pleasure.
Then, to Lagrazzo we go.
An excellent landing, young Ramco. Brava! Now then, I will begin the process of compiling what I observed within the sanctuary for analysis.
You're not going to help us with the Benevodons?
It grieves me to say it, but I must decline. Though please keep in mind that I want a full report on your exploits. I will add it to my account of this historic situation we find ourselves in.
I suppose he is the best suited.
It's okay that you want to analyze your data, but please don't let the information that Coda entrusted you with turn into gossip.
Of course. Not to worry. I take great pains to compile my notes in secrecy.
If it isn't the head curator and the rest of the alms, you're safe! Oh, we were worried when we heard the Benevodons were attacking the Mana Tree.
I am as well as can be expected, thanks to the Mana Goddess's barrier. Word of the Benevodons' revival has spread, I see. Have you determined where the monsters have appeared, perchance?
Reports indicate that disaster is spreading to the lands that house the Benevodons. Besseroth, Benevodon of Wind, has been spotted in the Vale of Longrin. And Tormarni, Benevodon of the Moon, near Aetern. Gandum, Benevodon of Water, was seen outside of Illistana. While the Benevodon of Wood, Florit, is stalking Vertius Burrow as we speak. Scribes have already been sent afield to collect what information they can.
Curious. The Benevodon of Fire has not been accounted for. Is there no word of Volkibel?
No reports out of the Tiania area as of yet. Our theory is that the Fire Benevodon still slumbers.
I see. I suppose that is good news. It seems you all have 4 Benevodons to take care of at present.
I can feel it. The flow of mana power in each area has changed. You could start in any location, but time is of the essence.
My word! An emissary of the goddess! What a singular wing shape! Would you mind if I sketched it?
I'm afraid I'm in a hurry.
We should get going too. Good luck, Aish.
Farewell. We will meet again soon, I'm sure.
Let's focus on the 4 monsters we know of. So, Val, what'll it be?
Leave it to me.
Okay,
We can
so
head out now.
in this game now, so now we're in the second half of the game, guys. All this, if I remember correctly, it's just boss rushing, basically, if I recall. So we're gonna go here first to Longrin, because we're gonna be attacking the wind boss
We're
first.
headed toward Longrin, I see. Be careful. I can sense Besseroth's presence near the Vale of Wind.
Not quite the homecoming I pictured. I mean, I didn't picture coming home at all. Is everyone okay?
No matter what, you should be proud
No,
of what you've
I
accomplished,
didn't just
Careena.
release. It's been out for
Isn't
quite a
that right,
while.
Ramco?
But it's like, let's say you're not too big on survival, but you'll check it out. I mean, it's pretty great. I mean, you can get it for $18 or 23. You know, it's not too expensive, you know. Actually, I've been liking it so far. I mean, it's great, honestly, and it has 16-player co-op. And we already have a server for it and everything. It's an RPG game where you get to have multiple classes in it, and it actually has a quest. It actually has a storyline to it.
What's up with this wind?
Whoa! Veil of wind? More like veil of hurricanes. You live like this, Careena?
Are you kidding? No one lives like this. A Benevodon is behind this gale. I'd bet lucre on it.
Speaking of which, where is it?
Fairy! Hey, Fairy!
Nothing. Nary a peep from Fairy. She may have been blown off course before she arrived.
Well, we should probably check with the chief anyway. Out of everyone in town, he's most likely to have an idea of what's going on in the Vale.
The chief is sure to know what's going on in Longgreen.
What is the meaning of this, Careena?
Hello to you too.
Why would the Alms and Soul God return here to the Vale? You should be en route to the Mana Tree. The wind howls unabated. Is this not because you have failed to do your part and complete your duty as the Alms?
No, you got it all wrong. The storm is because of the Benevodon of Wind. That's why we left the sanctuary in the first place, to defeat those monsters.
All this time, I assumed this was just the manifestation of the prophecy of disaster.
Tell us where Besseroth is, please.
The Wind Sanctum. But you must not venture there again, Careena. Shiryu has already tried. We have not heard from him since. I will not lose more people to that terrible place.
Shiryu disappeared? Why didn't you go after him?
The path into the Wind Sanctum has been blocked by a large boulder. We have tried everything to make it budge, but it's no use. There is nothing more you can do, Alms. I suggest you return to the Mana Tree and fulfill your duty.
I told you, defeating the Benevodons is part of our duty now. We're here to save the Vale, you stubborn dummy. What's not clicking?
Careena, it would be unwise to anger the Benevodon further.
Well, now that I know where the Benevodon is, we're finished here. I've got nothing more to say to you, Chief. Time to hit the road, everybody. Let's go save Shiryu from whatever trouble he's in at the Sanctum.
Careena and the chief are at each other's throats as usual. She wanted to check out the Wind Sanctum. I should catch up with her. Yes!
Look at the size of that boulder. No wonder no one has been able to get into the Wind Sanctum.
Besseroth's doing, to be sure. I believe it's meant to be a warning.
Oh, there you are, Fairy.
Flying in this weather has been difficult. Anyway, what are you going to do about the boulder?
I don't see what the big deal is. Flamey can take us over it in no time. Isn't that right? Don't worry, you've got this, Ramco. Now transform! Ramco, what's wrong? Are you sick? Does your tummy hurt? Are you scared of turning into Flammy? What? You mean you don't want to go back to the Wind Sanctum?
Wait a minute. Isn't that where Ramco used to live?
Long time ago, yeah. I went to the Sanctum once when I was training as an oracle. I tried to protect Ramco from a sudden violent gust of wind, but I got hurt. That's how I lost one of my wings, actually. Ramco never showed any interest in returning home after she brought me back to Longren. Maybe she wanted to forget all about the incident, but the longer we wait, the more I worry about Shiryu.
Wounds of the body heal faster than wounds of the heart. We should look for another way in.
Yeah. Best not to push her too much. In that case,
Do we attempt to ascend?
Something tells me the people of the Vale would rather we got rid of the rock.
But they mentioned they've been unsuccessful so far.
I've got it! We gather the whole village together and push. Huh? It's a big town. Bigger than Vertius, at least. And we can help too. I think we have a shot is all.
everyone might have given up on moving this thing before they even got started. No one knew that it was a Benevodon's doing, after all. It's worth a shot. I'll go back to the Vale and talk to the villagers and see if anybody will lend us a hand.
When I first met you, nothing could make you lift a finger for the Vale.
True, but surely you noticed that I've since matured into a lovely, responsible alm. Y'all wait here.
Don't cause any trouble on the way.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Morley. I'll be back before you can say Sylphid. You stay here too, Ramco. I'll make the people of the Vale see reason somehow, so don't you worry. I'll visit the chief, and I should talk to Mom and Dad. I guess I better get the other oracles on my side too. The rest of the Vale is sure to join us then. Okay, Careena, just explain the plan and they'll see reason. Hey, Dad, Mom.
Careena! How are you, honey? How's Ramco?
That's the spirit. You're shaping up to be quite Alm-like. You know, reliable and confident.
Now that you mention it, what's the Elm of Wind doing here instead of the Mana Tree?
Don't tell me you've abandoned your sacred duty, Careena.
No, no, no. I'm still on the pilgrimage, believe you me. We're just taking care of other urgent business at the moment.
Like what, young lady?
Like defeating the Benevodon rampaging in the Wind Sanctum? That's why I'm here. I need help with the boulder blocking the way.
That does sound urgent, but what can we do? Nothing, that's what.
That boulder isn't going anywhere. And even if we could move it, what then? You run off into the jaws of danger to fight a Benevodon?
Honey, you could get hurt. You were appointed the Alm. You can't be so reckless anymore.
Fantastic. You still have no faith in me. You think I'd lose against the Benevodon? Or that I'd run away from my duty?
See what you did? You accused her of running away.
What was I supposed to think? Alms don't just visit home after they leave on the pilgrimage.
I know, but if you weren't trying to shift the blame, then...
Stop fighting! It's like all you ever do is argue with each other and lose your temper and scold me.
Our tempers? Look who's talking, Missy. Everything that comes out of your mouth is either a whine or a complaint.
Oh, don't start, you two.
You know what? Fine, forget I even asked. If you're not gonna help me, then I'm not gonna waste my breath begging.
Careena!
Oh no, not again. I keep messing this up. I forgot how quickly we get into arguments in this household. I should leave them be until we've all cooled down a bit. Knowing those two, they'll bicker for hours. Better move on to someone else for now.
Alright, so there's no need for me to cut it on my webcam because we're going to be hopping into like another cutscene because like I said, it's going to be a lot of cutscenes here. If I remember correctly.
What is it? Were you not finished with all you had to say to me?
I'm back because there's one more thing to say. We took a look at the boulder, and we think we have a plan. But we need the whole village to work with us to move it.
Careena, I realize you are trying to help, but what do you think a few additional hands will accomplish? Besides, Vesseroth placed that rock there for a reason, and far be it from us to anger the Benevodon by ruining its inscrutable plans.
But that's...
Know that it is my responsibility to keep the people safe. I cannot ask them to court danger by helping you defy a Benevodon.
How exactly do you think this is gonna end up for you, huh? You think everyone is safer keeping their heads down and pretend like that monster doesn't exist?
According to legend, dragonfolk once soared through the air until the Benevodon of Wind took away our flight. Wings useless, our tribe was forced to live upon the ground. Whether this is fact or fiction, we dare not bring Vesseroth's anger down upon us again.
That's an old fairy tale that I know you heard from Shiryu. And speaking of Shiryu, you can't even be bothered to go looking for him in the Wind Sanctum.
I cannot allow you to come to harm, even for the sake of another of our tribe. The alms are too precious to send on a fool's errand.
So you're sacrificing Shiryu because you're scared. The same reason you're just letting the Veil get pummeled like this.
We can but trust in the winds of fate to spare us, Careena.
Ugh, you're a terrible chief if you're willing to put people in danger just to keep the status quo. Coward!
How dare you speak to your elders this way?
Well, now I've gone and done it. I was supposed to convince the chief, not yell at him. I know the chief has his reasons, even if they're stupid ones. I get why he doesn't want to risk endangering the villagers. I get it, but... Hey, it's been a while.
Careena!
How's the wind dying going? Remember, you've only got 4 years to master it before the fairies do.
Give us a break. We're trying, but we can't exactly practice with all these gale winds raging through the Veil.
No, you're right. I'm sorry for teasing you.
So, you're back in Longrin. What about finishing the pilgrimage?
About that, I have a request. The path into the Wind Sanctum is blocked, and I mean to do something about it.
There's no way! People already tried to do something about the boulder and nothing worked. That rock just does not want to give way.
That's why we have to get everyone to help at the same time. Once we move it, I can enter the sanctum and defeat the Benevodon.
You want to go into the Wind Sanctum again? But Careena, you might get hurt. And then what'll we do?
That's all anyone ever says to me. Do you want this windstorm to last forever? You'll never be able to do the dying again.
Oh, so now you're worried about the wind dying. You couldn't care less before you started your journey. We asked you to help summon the fairy and you refused. She only came once you finally relented. Thank the spirits. And here you are, asking for favors from the very people you left out to dry. You want the boulder gone? Do it yourself!
Excuses, excuses.
Dang, okay, chill.
Hard-headed Nagi. You know what? I think I will go move that rock. And once I do, that'll teach you to doubt me. Okay, that was definitely my fault. Before I was named the Alm, Shiryu and Ramco were the only ones who had my back. Of course I didn't feel like helping the rest of the Veil. But it's too late to apologize for that now. I could explain myself until I'm blue in the face, and it won't change what I did. Come on, Careena.
They fucking roasted the hell out of Careena, though. I'll be honest with you.
That was our last ray of hope. I don't think anyone will give me a different answer. I'm just fighting against the air current at that point. Well, there's no use waiting around here. Better go back and deliver the news to Val and the others. Now I get to go tell everyone how I couldn't convince a single person to help. Sorry, everyone. It didn't work.
Yeah, they got this, all right.
Come on, you little...
We may have overestimated our own strength.
No, we got this. Just a little more.
Where there's a will, there's a... Oh, who are we kidding? What? Why are you all...
Careena, dear, you really need to work on your persuasion skills. I taught you better than that.
She takes after you, after all.
Don't you start.
I'm sorry, Careena. I should have been more willing to listen to you. I know you just wanted to help the Veil. And I still yelled at you.
Oh, my back. If only I were a few years younger.
A few? Chief, you better not blow out your back.
Never mind me. Don't you have something you want to say to the people, Careena?
I'm really grateful to you all.
Let's get this done!
Sorry for the delay. Had to deal with something. You've almost got it, everybody! Push!
Look at this mess. I'll never get the stains out of my garb.
Well, I'll be. We actually managed to work together and move that boulder.
We did it, everyone! Well done. The Elemental of Wind granted us his divine assistance in our hour of need. With Sylphid's help, we prevailed. And, of course, we owe our thanks to Careena, the Soul God, and the rest of the Alms for reminding us of what's really important.
Well, don't thank me just yet. We still need to subdue Besseroth and find Shiryu after all.
So, you are going to the Wind Sanctum after all? Even though that's where you got hurt before?
I'll be fine. I'm not the same person I was back then. Plus, I've got a bunch of dependable friends I can rely on this time. You'll help too, right, Ramco?
Could it be? Is that the legendary sacred beast Flammy?
Thanks to all your support and your combined efforts, Ramco's not afraid to take us into the Sanctum anymore. Thanks again. Leave the Benevodon smashing and Shiryu saving to me. Come on, Val, Morley, Palomina, Joulet. There's no time to lose.
Careena! Take care, okay?
Karina's always been a feisty one. I've barely had the chance to wish her well on her adventures.
And yet, she was still able to bring the whole Vale together. She's gotten even stronger on her journey, it seems.
If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.